Hey everyone, welcome back. If you watched my last flow video, I showed you how I made a very simple flow to put in the info for a new piece of furniture. Well, that flow needed a little bit of help. So in this video, I'm going to show you what I did to make it better. First of all, I added the flow to the home page. As you can see, it's here on the right. And that is because with the improvements I made, the flow could not be started from list views. It could either start from inside the record, and that wouldn't make any sense because why would you need to go to a piece of furniture to enter a new piece of furniture? Or from a lightning page like this one. So let me just show you how it is, and then we'll go into the more technical stuff. So let's say we have a desk. It is a kind of table, and so the table type will pop up. We can select desk, enter a purchase price, and decide if it was already sold or not. It was not, so we'll hit next, and it'll tell us to upload a file. So this is how I solved the problem because it wouldn't let me add an image in the flow that would relate to the record that I had created for image. So instead, when you hit next, it's going to redirect to the just created record, and the image will be in the related files. I also just rearranged the record page a little bit so that it would make more sense. So here are the actual pieces of information about the piece of furniture, and on the other side are all the prices. And so this will be easier to control the math around this whole process. So let me show you how the flow goes. The first screen is very easy, as you saw. You can take a look at it. It just has the furniture name, the type, table type, like we saw, has a visibility component to it, and so does sale price. So if we were to pick yes under items sold, then the sale price would show up. Then you could see that we created a record, and all of the fields were mapped to match a certain value. And we also created a furniture ID record variable. In the next screen is where the upload begins. And so we can see the accepted formats for me were JPG, PNG, and related record ID is here, and it's the variable that we had just set for furniture. And this allows the upload to show up in the files under that specific record. So then this is the most fun part of it. I had to figure out how to get the flow to open up the new record, because before it would just start right over. And that to me was incredibly frustrating, because what if you were not paying attention and you didn't think that you entered it, so you entered the same piece of furniture again? That can create some problems in the long run. So this is what I devised. It is an action based on an aura component. I didn't write this component myself, but I can show you what it looks like for those of you that understand code a little better. I was just able to find it in Salesforce help because apparently this is a very request solution. I don't have any developing experience. I'm just now starting to understand a little bit of code. And obviously I don't have any developer colleagues yet, so I had to figure out a solution by myself. So I think this is the most important part of it, because it actually gets the record and then opens it. So that's where the redirection happens, really. And you can see that it also has a design component. Yeah, so I was able to add it here and add the record ID here as an included input value. And that makes it work. So I am very excited about finding this solution. It took a few more steps than what I had originally thought, but it makes for a very nice looking and very nice working flow, like we could see. And like I said, this solution does not work well in list views, which is what my furniture object looks like. So I was gonna try and add a button here. I actually did try that, but it just would not work. So I just edited the homepage, made sure that it was easy to see. I mean, this way, as soon as you open the app, you can just enter new furniture if you need it. Yeah, that's what I have. If you have any other suggestions for what I could do with this flow, please let me know. I'm always open to feedback. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Just a little add on. I realized that when I opened the window, it didn't actually show it on my screen. So here is what that component looks like. And here is the controller part, which is where you would get the record ID and then open that record. And so this is how it redirects us from the flow to the newly created record. That's all there is to it. It's a pretty easy component. And like I said, I just found it in a Salesforce help page.